welcome back to Lost on the Couch. I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
I'm Zola.
I'm Hassan.
And it is so good to be here with you guys again. It's been 3 weeks since we
Which
watched
is so weird.
The Constant, which was one of my favorite episodes of the entire series. And do you remember what it's about?
Dan's constant and Penny being the constant for...
Oh, Desmond going back and
Desmond.
forth between time.
There you go, yes.
Oh.
It was less about Dan's constant and more about Desmond's constant being Penny. Yes, but before we talk about that for real, this is a quick quiz just as a recap. Really quick, there's not too many questions.
What do we win?
You win absolutely nothing. Because Zola, you always win.
That's true. Maybe we'll win Zola.
Here we go.
This time.
Name of the scientist.
Dan?
Yes, full name.
Oh, I was like,
The point goes to the
Scientist.
Daniel Faraday.
Yes, good job.
nice.
Name.
He's not a scientist.
You
He's
don't
a
have-
physicist.
no,
That
you-
was a horrible question.
Thank you. It was a horrible. Yeah, you're right. You know what, Hassan? Point for you as well. All right.
Oh,
you don't have to say the full name
You
on
didn't
this one.
even... Oh.
Name of the medium.
Oh, shoot.
Medium.
Charlotte? I don't know what it
This
was.
is the person who is like a Ghostbuster.
Oh, the guy.
Oh, I forgot his name.
It's...
Ned?
Flanders.
Miles.
Hurley. It is Miles.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hurley was
nice.
like, great. The ship, the freighter sent us another Sawyer. Remember that line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The name of the not paleontologist. What's her
Charlotte.
name? Is that her? What's her?
Oh,
Isn't she? Yeah,
It's
she's
Charlotte.
a paleontologist.
Yes.
That's really her name?
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
I was guessing that
Yeah.
name.
You know her
Charlotte's
last name?
Web.
Oh, you should know her middle name too, because Ben said it when he rattled off
Oh,
everything
yeah.
he knew about her, and her name was
LaRue.
Charlotte Staples Lewis.
Damn it.
Does that sound familiar?
It sounds like Clive Lewis.
Sounds like
C.S.
Vince
Lewis.
Staples.
Yeah, Clive
That's that.
Staples Lewis.
There you go. That's who she's named after. Name of the pilot.
Fred.
Frank.
Frank! Do you know his last name?
No.
Lucas.
Close, starts with an L.
Luther.
Lapidus.
Frank Lang.
I would have never guessed that.
Not
Frank
even.
Lapidus.
Sounds
Lapidus.
like
Lapidus!
La Penis.
I faintly remember like the writers or someone saying that like they've always wanted to name a character Lapidus, and so they finally got the chance to do it on the show.
That's hilarious,
Anyways,
though.
question: why have these 4 people come to the island?
To get Ben.
To get Ben. Good job.
Mhm.
I forgot his name for a second.
Bug-eyed. What was Charles Widmore bidding on in the last episode?
A book that was on the Black Rock.
Yeah, not just a book.
Oh, I forgot about that. The
A journal.
record.
Thank you. Yes, it was a journal of the first mate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how many minutes difference between Daniel's 2 timers when he was running that experiment, you know? Do you remember how many?
It was like 30 minutes, 32 minutes.
I think it was 31. What year did Desmond think it was? What year was he flashing back to?
1993?
No.
1996?
Yes. Wow.
Oh, yeah, the year I was born, too.
Zola.
Dang.
How many people did Jack say survive the initial plane
8.
crash?
8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You know what, Hassan? I feel like giving you that because I feel like you didn't use Zola. No. Sorry. Both of you.
She's so upset.
She's like, I've won everyone and you're still not giving me this point.
I'm gonna come clean. I just repeated what Zola said.
Oh, I believed in you, man.
I'm sorry.
I believed in you. Last one.
Yeah.
This one is for all 3 of
I've
you.
tried that my whole life, and I can't believe it worked finally.
Your whole life or the
Yeah,
whole
seriously,
year?
all the time. Group question. Someone says the correct answer. I say it right after.
Immediately?
Everyone just looks at me like, "Yeah, I'm sure you thought of it first." But you, David,
believe
are
you.
my friend.
I believed you. Thanks for confessing to me your secret. The last question is for all of you.
Okay.
Who of the Oceanic 6 do we know?
Oh.
Hurley, Jack, John.
No, John, we don't know for sure. It's
Jack,
Hurley,
Kate,
Jack,
Hurley.
Kate.
John. He was handicapped.
No.
Juliet?
No.
I don't
Oh,
know. who
yeah.
the Oceanic
Hurley,
is.
Jack,
The ones who
Kate,
got off
Saeed.
the island.
Oh, the ones who got off the island. Jack, Kate, Hurley,
Saeed.
Saeed,
Wasn't
Ben?
it Ben or Juliet?
Ben.
Ben, yeah, Ben.
We saw Ben
Ben.
off the island.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you
it was
Brad,
Saeed.
Kate,
but you were
Saeed,
debating.
Ben.
But listen.
We were debating on if he counted as a 6, though, because he wasn't on the original flight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. So then Hurley,
Hurley, Jack, Ben,
Kate.
Saeed. Sorry, I'm stupid. I said
Hurley, Jack, Kate, Saeed.
Yes, Hurley, J.
So those are the
sorry,
4.
Hurley, Kate.
The
You
heck
said
is Jake.
I know what I
It's
said.
Jake, dude.
I fixed
Oh
it.
my
The
god.
Hurley-
4 for sure, and then Ben, but we don't know if he
I
counts.
feel like there's another one that feels like maybe we don't know if we should count it.
Why?
Tom.
Charlie?
James.
Who does Kate live with?
James.
No.
Oh,
Claire.
Aaron.
Ron.
Aaron. She's
Oh,
5.
because we didn't know if that. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a question. So we know 4 for sure.
5.
Yeah.
Well, 5 like with Aaron. You mean?
Yeah. Kate.
Does
Jack.
Aaron count? That's the question.
Because
Yeah.
he wasn't part of the
Was
the
he
flight.
like on? I mean, he was on
Oh,
the
he
flight.
wasn't on the flight.
He wasn't
But he was
born.
in.
I thought he was born on the
He
flight.
was in the womb.
He was in the
born
womb on the
on the
flight.
island.
So the question is like, does he count? Okay.
So 2, we don't know if they count, but then 4 for sure.
Yes, we have 4 for sure.
So
He
technically
was
we
in
have
the
6.
womb.
So technically we have 6. So maybe we know everyone. Who knows?
Probably not, because
last-
it's lost.
Last episode, a couple things. Let's talk about it real quick. Desmond found his constant. Penny. Yeah, and what they also made. How did he connect with her?
He called her,
Yes.
made contact with her in real time.
Yeah, it made contact with her in real time. What did she say to him?
I love you. And then he was like, I love you.
I know. It was so
And then she was like, I love you. And then he was like, I love you.
Yes. And then Saeed
That's
said
not what happened.
They were literally telling each other that they love each other through
at
the
the
phone.
same time, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's super cool.
Because he said, I'm going to call you in, what, 8 years? Well,
Yeah.
I
I
don't remember
won't
how
call
long it was.
for 8 years. That's a number.
Yeah.
4, 8, 15, 16, 20,
He said,
22.
you can't change your phone number.
That was her number? 4,
No.
8,
No.
15?
No, but that would have been amazing.
That's a plot twist.
That would be interesting. No, but what day was it? Do you
It-
remember?
December
Christmas Eve.
24th.
Christmas Eve.
Mhm.
I'm going to take this time to let you all know. Today is September 22nd, 2021.
I saw your tweet.
I haven't tweeted in
I know, that's why I
In-
saw it.
6 years.
17
Okay?
years.
It's been 17 years since this show aired, and it's also 17 years since the plane crashed on September 22nd.
How many years has it been since this episode?
This was probably
Not a real fan.
2008.
Does
Sorry,
that mean we've
bye.
been watching this show
We-
for over a year?
That's what I was about to say. This is our 1-year anniversary of filming Lost.
No!
Oh, really?
Yes.
We've been doing this for a year?
We've been doing this for a year.
No.
It's been a
It's
great
our
year.
1 year
It's
lost
crazy.
anniversary.
And we're over halfway done, so we'll be done. I don't know. It's a great moment. Thank you guys
1
for joining
year
us.
on to season 4. Wow.
I can't believe we've been doing this for a year.
I know.
Flew by, didn't it?
Yeah.
COVID happened, kind of.
I wasn't even thinking about it, and then it hit me. I remember you talking about, like, oh yeah, this is when the anniversary of the first. And I was like,
I think we started filming a couple days before September 22nd.
Yeah.
Anyways, today we're here to watch Lost Season 4, Episode 6. It's called The Other Woman. Quick predictions. Who's it going to be about?
It's going to be about Juliet.
It's going to be about Juliet. She's another, and she's a woman.
Well, because she's part of the love
COVID
triangle
minus
with
all the
Jack.
deaths.
Oh. What'd you say, Hassan? Was
I
it
miss
relevant?
COVID minus all the deaths now. You know, when we're all together, miserable, locked down,
You mean
Oh.
the
But
but
quarantine?
together.
Like
The
quarantine.
quarantine.
When you put it
is
that way with
probably
the
a better
deaths,
way
it
of
sounds
putting
like you're happy
I know,
that
it was
people
like-
were-
Minus the deaths, I said.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keyword
Juliet is
there.
your prediction. Hassan, predictions. Who's the other woman?
Claire,
That's what I was gonna say. The other mom. The other
Oh,
woman.
the
Yeah.
real mother.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Unless
just thought
Sawyer has
Juliet,
some
'cause
other
they were,
woman now.
Like he was in some weird love triangle with Kate
Yeah.
and her.
At the end of season 3.
Mhm.
What
She
if Claire
kissed
got
him.
pregnant on the island again and had a child and it was a girl and she named her Nora with 2 A's in the end?
Hey, if Kate and Jack end up together, Jack would be his uncle and his dad.
Stepdad. I'm my
Until
old
Kate
grandpa.
gets like exposed for abducting that
No,
child.
dude, Jack would just be like, I may be your stepdad, but I am your actual relative.
So listen to me. Yeah, he'd use it as a parenting tactic.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
You may think we're not really related, but we are.
I'm your half uncle.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this show. Okay.
Half uncle.
Should
Yes.
we watch this? Let's
Yeah.
do it. We are lost on an island, but there is hope of rescue. 3, 2, 1.
Dude, she did survive.
I'm Harper Stano. So you've been here a week? What's your least favorite part so far? I guess I don't like being the center of attention. Well, maybe you feel that all eyes are on you, but you're not a celebrity.
I know. I never meant that I...
Harper, I'm sorry for the interruption. Been a life scene done.
This is on the island.
It was
isn't
nice
it?
talking to you.
Mhm.
It's like her first week on the island.
Welcome to the island.
You give her a week, she'll have you crying about your daddy. Speaking from personal experience here.
So weird.
Oh.
Welcome to your humble abode.
He's kind of creepy.
This is for
He
me.
is.
Seriously, you shouldn't have gone to all the trouble. I'm only gonna be here for 6 months.
Nope.
Dang.
Who wants you to feel at home?
Ben is such man.
You seem
Ben
short
version
and
2.
dirty. All their stuff's gone.
No, I haven't seen him. I saw them going into the jungle.
Why didn't he say anything?
You said they are friends.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I would have been like, Jack, it's raining.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The whispers.
I almost cried.
Hello, Juliet.
Burner.
That's crazy.
She has fire.
What if she had a thing with Ben before Juliet showed up, and it used to be her house, and then Ben kicked her out for Juliet, and now she's pissed.
We need to talk.
I came to deliver a message. They're headed to the Tempest. And if they figure out how to deploy that gas, then everyone on this island is going to die.
How am I supposed to stop them?
By pointing the gun and pulling the trigger.
That doesn't sound accurate.
Who are you?
Oh, so she is real.
I just told her where the people you're looking for are headed.
How?
What the heck?
How did she disappear? I like how they're not super phased anymore. They're just like, okay, well, that person
It
came and
seemed
went.
kind of like Juliet was phased a little.
Okay.
Oh, is
I
that
was just
a good one?
looking for gauze. I didn't.
No, you were looking for Valium.
How'd you manage that?
Oh.
I work over at the power station that is pressed up against the transformer. I heard we lost Henry out of this morning.
Pregnant women are dying on this island. I was brought here to help fix that. Just whose fault is it?
Anyone to talk to? Maybe Harper.
I get the feeling that she's a mean and spiteful person.
As a
She's my
therapist.
wife.
She's your wife. I'm sorry.
Don't
I
worry about
didn't-
it, really. It's okay.
But don't they end up sleeping together?
Yeah.
Much obliged, man. If you need to talk, I'm around.
And I hate my wife.
Oh, I do promise not to tell your wife what I said about her. I won't tell anyone that you lied about how you hurt your arm. I know a chemical burn when I see one.
How do you think he got a chemical burn from his hateful wife?
Spiteful.
If there's something you need to tell me, now's the time to do it.
What I need is for you to help me. Will you help me?
It's like, if you tell me what it is.
Always answers with
If
questions.
they move all night.
Is that what?
I don't want to believe that he's a bad guy at all.
Oh, it's okay.
What are you guys doing out here? We volunteered to get the spare batteries out of the packs that we threw out of the chopper. Mind if I take a look? Go ahead then, show.
Sure, and then I'm gonna shoot her.
What's this?
See?
It's like the immune system turns on the fetus.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ben is so creepy.
Any thought yet on the cause?
Only women who've conceived on the island does it happen to, which makes me wonder.
Hey, Juliet. Oh, good. I didn't know you were here. I was just checking to see if Juliet wants it.
Thanks. I already.
Ben?
No, I'm fine.
So uncomfortable.
Ben is like so bad at like looking like genuine.
I know.
It's like he always looks like he's got like
He's, like,
some
in pain.
plan.
Juliet, what do you think of Ben? He's been really good to me. Of course he has. You look just like her. I'm sorry? I see you and my husband become friendly. When did you start sleeping with him? Okay. I'm not doing this. We're done. No. I followed you. Watched you.
This is so weird.
And if you continue, there will be consequences.
Oh my god.
I don't want him to get hurt. I would never hurt him. Look, I am not talking about you. I am talking about Ben.
I forgot that was
Rabbit
Ben.
today?
Yes, Ben.
This didn't have a
Ben.
number on it, did it?
The medium.
What?
Miles.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said?
Hear what he said?
So has the revolution begun yet? Or?
It always starts out so innocently, doesn't it? A question here, a comment there. Your people are going to be so angry when they realize you still don't have a plan.
And I assume you have a plan.
I always have a plan.
Does it involve you raising $3.2 million?
Maybe this will get you started.
I can help you, John. We have shared interests, or at least a common enemy.
And that would be our friends on the freighter.
Not them, the one they work for. Give me some semblance of freedom, and I give you my word I'll tell you everything you want to know about the
But
person
see,
who sent
there's the
freighter.
problem. I don't trust your word.
Yeah, after you've shot
All
a
right.
person, kind of no trust anymore at all.
I guess I'll have to show you.
What the heck? Juliet! Did you not
Who's got
listen?
wine?
I mean, if you think about it, at this point, Ben just kind of seems like a creepy boss.
Yeah.
You know, and she
Yeah,
actually
but-
likes
but-
Goodwin.
Yeah, but honestly, after his wife found out, wouldn't you stop? I don't know.
Well,
I feel like
she's-
I'd stop.
I don't know.
Depends what he tells her about it.
I do this all the time. It's ridiculous. I've been sleeping on the couch for a year. Why am I not just telling her?
Ben wouldn't like it.
Why? Because he has a crush on you? A little less than a kilometer from here, he has me working with chemicals. I can kill every man, woman, and child on this island if I flip the wrong switch. Ben has enough on his plate. The last thing he cares about is you and me. What's Ben gonna do?
So that's what Ben does when he's upset?
He said Goodwin to his death, I guess.
Goodwin. You've learned you can make that chore in an hour. Ethan, come up with an adequate story if they ask. Go.
Just like that. Goodwin died.
I'll go get her some water.
I ran into Faraday and that woman. Jack. Yeah, I gas mask.
Juliet.
She wasn't going to get you water. Now he has no idea where she's going either. He doesn't know what the Tempest is.
How do I know you're not going to run off and meet your people first chance you get?
If my people still wanted me down, they would have stormed this camp long ago. It's behind that picture. 36-15-28.
That was part of the 4, 8, 15, 16.
15, yeah.
Booby trapped.
Red Sox?
I taped over the game.
That's one of my favorite lines.
I taped over
I
the
taped
game.
Whitmore.
This is Charles Whitmore. This is the man whose boat is parked offshore.
How does Whitmore know about the island?
I don't know, but he does. John, 3 months ago in Gainesville, Florida, the Virgin Mary seemed to appear in a patch of mold on the side of an old housing complex. Over 5,000 people came to see her face for themselves. How many people do you think would come here to see you? Charles Whitmore wants to exploit this island, and he'll do everything in his power to possess it. Everything I know about Charles Whitmore is in this file. Some of it's guesswork, some of it's concrete, and now it's all yours.
It was just something new though. This doesn't explain anything about
Sorry I didn't tell you all this sooner.
Your man on the boat. I want you to tell me who it is.
All right,
I want you to be the one who died.
but you might want to sit down.
Charlie.
The one who experienced the time something.
George.
What happened?
This is different. It feels like Star Wars, like this area.
It does.
You said.
Hi, come on in.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Never better.
I've never seen him so like
Smells
excited.
delicious. Ben, I thought this was a dinner party.
Just you and me. I guess I should have made that clearer.
It's fine.
What
I
does she
hope you
look
like
just
dinner
like?
I do
That's what I
indeed.
want to know. You think Ben had a pregnant wife
I
or
want to
something
thank you
and she
for how
died?
wonderful you've been with Zach and Emma.
They've been asking me about their mother in Los Angeles.
They'll stop asking in time.
Their children.
Who are we to question who's on the list and who's not?
What about Goodwin?
Oh.
He's making a case for this woman, Ana Lucia. He feels very passionately about her, almost inappropriately so. But his assignment will be over soon. I promise you.
This attempt is unauthorized.
She's so calm.
Step away from the computer.
I'm so sorry. I can't do that.
1 minute to contamination.
You want to release the gas, you'll die with the rest of us.
No. I'm trying to render it inert, Juliet.
Do we believe him?
I don't.
Not really.
Tell him to stop. We're trying to disable it before he can use it against us. Tell me you are certain that Benjamin Linus wouldn't use this gas to kill everyone on this island. We know he's used it before.
I don't know. I want to trust her.
Juliet's hand-to-hand combat is really good.
That was a close one.
I mean, if Ben doesn't like them, it makes me want to like them, you know? What if Ben ends up being a great guy?
Shepard's fine. He has extensive experience in tumor removal. I thought you'd be more excited. What's wrong?
Goodwin died.
I need you to come with me.
I'm sorry, Juliet.
Sorry about what?
He's so messed up. Did he just show her Goodwin's dead body?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is wrong with him?
What happened?
I can only assume they found out he wasn't one of them.
Why did you bring me out here?
What, you mean instead of his wife?
You wanted this. You wanted him to die. Why?
Why?
He's such a crazy man.
You're asking me why? After everything I've done to keep you here? How can you possibly not understand that you're mine?
Ew! I've never hated Ben so much.
Take as much time as you need.
What?
What a sociopath.
I mean, he did kill his own father.
Also, like, she owes you nothing. She wanted to leave the island.
Such a creepy line. Oh my gosh.
Ben is like the most horrific view
We're
of
okay.
what a possible
It's all right. We're on our
boss
side.
could be.
Our side, Juliet. She just knocked me unconscious. I'm very sorry about that, but I had no choice.
I'll take their word for it.
Ugh, Jack.
Julia
That
just
look.
looked at him like,
Okay. Juliet's got a thing for doctors.
She's got a thing for being the other woman.
Kill them. These people came here to wage war against Ben.
Okay, let them.
And Ben's gonna win. And when he does, you don't want to be anywhere near me. Because he thinks that I'm his. And he knows how I feel about you.
Jack didn't know how you felt about him. They were gonna kiss.
And Kate's gonna come out and see it.
Again?
He knows where to find me.
He knows where to find me. Okay, tough guy.
Well, it didn't work out well for Goodwin, Jack.
Well, Jack got off the island.
maybe that's why he's obsessed with going back. Maybe Juliet didn't make it off.
Just two bros in their house.
Dang.
Bitch!
It's a Ben. Ugh.
See you guys at dinner.
I feel like Sawyer's about to punch him.
This is
This
where John Locke starts in his
What?
face. I want to see the next episode.
I like how it was
Oh
just
my
like
gosh, I'm so
two
excited
frat
for you.
bros
The
playing,
Goldberg.
playing some horseshoes, and then it was like, what are you doing out
Walking
here?
around. Thoughts on the episode?
It
Go.
was really good.
I've never hated Ben more.
Yeah,
so
dude.
creepy in this
He's
episode.
the creepiest person in the world.
I can see why Juliet's so afraid of him.
Yeah.
He's like, he literally took her to a dead body of someone that she loved and was
I
like,
know.
"You're mine."
Take your time.
Like, can you imagine how long it would take to
Spartan
walk all the
warrior.
way out there just to show?
I was literally thinking that. I was like, these people walk around the island and follow Ben around like it's no big deal. Listen, if someone said follow me and started hiking up a hill, I'd be like, where are we going?
I know. I feel like that happens a lot in this
Why
show.
are you taking me here?
Yeah,
Where-
I'm tired and you didn't prepare me. I didn't wear the right shoes and like.
Yeah. Maybe they
No,
talked more.
That's
We
so
just didn't
crazy.
see it.
He's like super.
He's so crazy.
He's literally like her controlling abuser.
Yeah, and then
And they're not
okay,
even an item.
so the creepy
officially.
things that I'm wondering. So at first I was like,
He's like stalking her.
when Harper was like, "You look just like her." Of course Ben likes you.
Mm.
I was like thinking, oh, maybe he had a wife and she like died because she got pregnant, and that's why he brought Juliet. But now I'm thinking he did the same thing and like killed whoever
Somebody
she
else?
was off because she was like, no, I don't like you. And then he was like, okay, you're dead. And I'm wondering if that's why Harper was like, she knew that something would happen to Goodwin.
Yeah, she
That's
seemed pretty sure of
crazy.
Ben's power, kind of.
Yeah.
Or Ben's ability to like kill her, maybe even.
And then Goodwin was like, what's Ben gonna do?
Yeah, that
That's
was
crazy.
that was so great. I think that's my favorite part. He's like, "What's Ben gonna do?" And then it flashes to the plane crashing, and he sends Goodwin right away. Boom! That's good. His first choice.
Yeah, and then they, like, Juliet and Harper look at each other, and it's just like, ooh.
Yeah.
You stupid.
I love Michael Emerson's acting. He plays Ben because it's so subtle. And you're right. His face, like,
He's not good at being genuine. Like, he just, like,
Yeah.
he can't fake certain things.
And it's like you'd think people would be able to see through him. And the thing is, they do see through him, I feel like. Harper, Juliet, they all know him, but it's like he still can maintain that power or that control over people.
Because he's so scary and says stuff like, you're mine!
He's so manipulative too.
You belong to me!
Yeah.
That's so
Ew.
scary. I feel like she probably feels like she can't get away from him.
Yeah, probably. And then he was like saying like, after all it took to get you here and keep you here and do all this. It's like she didn't want any of that.
Well, yeah, he did supposedly cure her sister's cancer.
Yeah, but on
That
a
was
condition
blackmail.
that she stayed. Like, she didn't
Yeah.
want to stay.
That's true.
And he was saying it like, I did you a favor. And it's like...
Yeah, that's true. He was
It's like,
wording it
no,
that
she was
way.
doing you a favor. She came out to help your island with your people. And you kidnapped her.
Yeah. Hassan, did you hear what they said about what Charlotte said about Ben and the gas to
No.
Juliet?
He said they'd use it against us. He'd use it against us.
She said, she said something like, do you really believe Ben wouldn't use this again? Or something like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wouldn't use this again, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
So you kind of know when he used it?
On his father.
No, when he killed everyone else in Dharma.
Yeah, you remember we saw all the dead bodies in
Mhm.
Dharmaville? He killed his father with his personal gas.
Mm-hmm.
So, what-
and then he went on to kill everyone else with gas.
Yeah, and what's interesting about that to me at this point is like, oh my gosh, he could have just killed his dad the same way he was going to kill everybody else.
And then he didn't,
But he
though.
drove his dad out and killed him in a vehicle.
And, like, wanted to have a talk with him. And, like, yeah, he's a crazy person.
That's, like, it's insane.
Vendetta.
It's, yeah. So we learned of a new Dharma station this episode, and it's called the
Tempest.
Good job.
Maybe if this island had a better therapist.
Yeah, seriously. You know who would have made a good one? Libby.
Except for I'm not convinced she was a real therapist.
She's not dead, really. Neither
You're
is
just
Charlotte.
convinced all these people are not dead, right?
Except for Boone.
Boone's dead.
It's like
Stay
Pet
Boone.
Cemetery. They all
Pet
come back.
Cemetery.
What cemetery?
Pet Cemetery.
Stephen King book.
No.
Oh, I was going to say, what were we just talking about?
The Tempest.
The Tempest, yeah. Oh, so I was in Hawaii, and I was doing the Lost tour, and I didn't get to go to the Tempest station, which is in the side of a hill. It is like actually like some kind of like chemistry type material, like place. But anyways, I didn't get to go there, but on the drive, because some of the drives are pretty long, he would ask me trivia questions. Shout out to Greg. Hi, Greg, if you watch this.
What's up, Greg?
He asked me if I could name every single Dharma station. I had gotten all the questions right up until this point. I named all of them, and he was like, there's one more. And I was like, no, there's not one more.
He was
And
like,
he was
the
like, yeah,
Tempest.
I'll give you a hint. Releasing gas. And I was like, oh, I have no clue. I can't remember the name of this station. He had
It
to
was
tell
this
me
one.
it was the Tempest. So good job for remembering it, Hassan. You would have.
Well, I'm one episode
phoned-
fresh.
Yeah, I
right
know.
out the oven.
That's true.
Right out the oven.
That's true. I phoned a friend. I phoned two friends, and they didn't know either. Anyways, yeah, we learned a lot about Ben, Juliet, and Goodwin.
And Charlotte and Faraday.
And Charlotte and Faraday. We learned they
Mhm.
were trying to officially stop that
I
from
really wanted to trust them. I trusted
Dan.
Dan
He
more
seems
than
more- yeah.
Yeah. She was
Because
so aggressive.
he actually helped Desmond. in
Yeah.
this episode. I was like, why would he do that and then kill them
Yeah.
all?
And I was
Yeah.
just like,
That's a
if
good
Ben
point.
doesn't like them, then I
What
probably
is the
like
gas?
If Ben doesn't like them, what?
them. Yeah, what is the guess? Then I should probably like them.
Oh, I
You
don't know.
know?
I was starting to have a soft spot for Ben at the end of the last season because, like, oh, this guy is like for real. Like these guys are the real enemies. But
Yeah.
no, Ben is just crazy.
Yeah, what were you saying?
What is the gas?
I don't know,
How
but
can it
it's
kill
deadly.
everybody?
It says sand fart.
I was just about to say it's one of my farts.
Could be.
I
Just
beat
build
you
up.
to it.
Can you imagine?
That's so
I
funny.
wanna. I'm very curious what he was doing. I don't know how he made it in Europe.
Yeah, and I was trying to read all
Mm.
the words, and it was like, danger! Da, 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 da,
I was like,
and
I've never
oh no.
seen a.
Well, we do know one little tiny piece of information that's somewhat relevant to that, which is Goodwin appeared to have been working there. That appered to have been his role
Yeah.
on the island, was working with chemicals.
And he said, if I flipped the wrong switch, I could kill everyone on the island.
And then we learned a couple other things on the other side of the island about John and Ben, particularly Ben's enemy.
Yeah, it's Desmond's girlfriend's father.
Penny's father,
I
Charles
call
Whitmore.
that.
You and Zola both called it. I think maybe Audrey mentioned it maybe at one point. And he wants to find the island, and everything he knows about Charles Whitmore is in that binder, and he gave it to Locke.
We just don't know why he wants to find the island, right?
How?
Well,
I mean, he hinted
had
at it.
Ben had a semi-explanation.
I mean, he did, but Ben could be wrong, because what if Hassan's theory is right, and he's after Desmond?
Yeah, I think he's after Desmond.
But they're after Ben. We know that for sure.
That's true.
Fair objection, David.
They had a picture of Ben. But, maybe he's, I'll also just grab Desmond while I'm here.
Okay, but also another question: why did Naomi have a picture of Penny and?
Yeah.
Desmond?
We kind of know that answer. Mikowski, George, the guy who died, mentioned something about getting calls from Penny.
But they weren't allowed to answer.
But they weren't allowed to answer. So
But why would they have a picture, though?
Yeah, I guess we don't really know that. You're right.
Do we ever find out?
So does that mean the creepy guy that visited Hurley in
Yes.
the hospital
Do you remember
is
his name?
working for Whitmore? No, I can't remember his name.
Matthew Abaddon.
Abaddon. Is he working for Whitmore? So that's the same.
Widmore.
Widmore.
Yes.
They're the same group of people?
I think that's implied.
It seems kind
Because
of implied,
if
but
it's
like,
his
not
boat,
really.
if it's his boat, then yes, he hired those people.
Oh, that's true.
If it's Widmore's boat, then he probably hired those 4 people to go on the boat. Or
But it's funny
or
because
Matthew
like
Abaddon did.
it's not Penny's boat. It's Penny's dad's boat.
Yeah. You guys said that. That was your theory after we finished season 3. It was
Oh,
like,
really?
what if it's not Penny's boat, but what if like her dad, like Zola, you were joking about it, and people commented on your prediction. It was like, wow, Zola's prediction.
Do you guys think my toenail's too long? I just want a simple
John
yes.
asked
No.
one final question to Ben. Oh, wait, before it, sorry. I want to talk about Ben's response, like why Widmore was coming. He hinted at the fact that
He was like,
he's a
it's
mole.
amazing, like, that you're walking after a plane crash when you were paralyzed.
Yeah.
And he was like, if that many people are going to look at a piece of mold, how many people do you think are going to come here?
Right.
And he's saying,
see
like,
weird stuff
they're
like
kind
that.
of going to, like, commercialize the island, basically, is what he was making it sound like, to see these amazing things.
Right. Like a monster.
Like a circus.
Or all the other crazy stuff that they've seen. Doesn't that kind of, I'm not like prying or prodding or anything, connect with the idea of what Ben said when he said we're meant to protect this island? Where it's like,
Yeah.
if he's trying to like exploit the island, which is what Ben just said, then it's like, okay, if Ben is meant to protect the island, then I guess he's protecting it from any outside force or something. Like anybody who's trying to come to the island.
So why did they let Michael and Walt go? Were they too weird?
Too weird?
They just like,
They're like,
it would have been obvious.
Well,
we don't want to deal
do you
with
remember what he
your
said
ass.
to Michael? That's a great point. Do you remember what he said to Michael? Michael was like, "How you know I'm not going to tell anybody about where I've been?" And Ben said, "Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but it won't matter. You'll never be able to find this place, and I think you won't because you're going to have to explain what you did to get your son back."
Wow.
So he was like, basically, stay shut.
yeah,
stay
he's
your
like,
mouth shut.
good luck explaining everything.
Yeah. Plus, if you were to explain what's been happening on this island, people
lock him up
wouldn't.
thinking he's crazy.
Right.
He'd
Well,
be
we
with
know that
Hurley.
Walt is still on the island because he went to see John when he was in the hole.
Wasn't a figment
But
of
we
his
do know that he has
imagination.
appeared in places as well.
That's a good question.
Same with Harper. Is
The-
she real?
The
Same with
shrink?
Harper. The shrink?
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah, I have
whispers.
no idea.
The return of the
I
whispers.
know.
Oh man.
It kind of seemed like they could use the whispers.
I know, I'm trying to like,
To like travel or something.
yeah, I'm trying to like understand if the whispers happen like at certain moments, like moments of stress or like on
Yeah.
the run or like,
It seems like they always happen in tense moments.
Yeah,
or is
they
it
do.
more like the fact that it's tense because you're hearing the whispers?
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like something happens always like when you hear them.
It's weird.
Isn't it always when it's windy or raining?
Yeah, I feel like there's something like that too.
It's
Yeah.
the storm. It's just the rain
Just the
whispering
rain.
to you. Your deepest,
Drippy drop,
darkest
drippy drop.
fears. It's fine.
All right, well, I'm glad you liked the episode. I'm excited for the next one, to be honest. Really excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can watch the next one right now on Patreon. If you're already on Patreon, thank you so much. Just wait a few days and you'll see it. You can join our Patreon for $5 a month to see our full-length reactions and get them early. And thank you to our YouTube subscribers. We're continuing to grow on YouTube. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys. Bye!
Bye.